And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the call according to his purpose. Today I decided to do my first episode of No Obstacles, and it's been a long time coming. I prepared everything for the podcast. I have thought about the message that I want to send. I created a logo and jingle and all that stuff, and today I just decided to pull the trigger. The message for today is trusting in the process once you have committed to love our Father. Once you have accepted the calling and you have decided to submit yourself and accept his overwhelming love, I think that is where your journey starts. Of course, most people will assume that the life that they have chosen will lead them through a pastures and like all, holding hands and all beautiful and wonderful. But I experience different things in that journey. Once I gave my life to Christ, about 2.5 years ago, my journey started. Everything that I had built on my own, the foundation that I created in my own strength, what was dismantled, and it took a lot of humbleness, a lot of patience, a lot of seeking guidance and help to be okay with that. My family was going through a very difficult time. I was suffering my own internal battles, and God came and rescued me from a very dark place. But the overwhelming love gave me the support and the nurturing that I needed through that process to get used to something totally new in my life. We like to think that we know best and that we know ourselves really well, but God is really good at exposing the things about yourself that you did not know, the depth of your heart that like maybe you have told yourself a different narrative. Then he will point out a mirror to you and say, do you see this about you? This is not coming from me. This is coming from your own strength, and let's work on it. Keep your chin up. I'm exposing this because I want to change it, not because I want to shame you. And the message for today is going to be very simple. Just trust the process. Once you commit yourself to a new start, a new beginning, then don't give up. Like, the devil is gonna do everything in his power to like make you believe that everything that you just did was a mistake, that the things that you're going through are a byproduct of committing yourself to Christ, that you are crazy and so on. And I mean, the lies go on and on and on, and that God doesn't really care about you and your journey, but truly, like, he already crafted a plan. And it's up to you to just continue to trust in that process. Don't let any obstacles in the way detour you from that place where all things will work for good at the end. I am in the middle of that. I am in the middle of that journey. I'm in the middle of rebuilding my whole life, and but I don't want to blame God for the things that I put myself into, or are part of my learning process. We like to take the easy route, but the easy route leads to cheap results, like things that don't last. A craftsman takes his time to build something that it will be passed from generation to generation. And I believe that this craftsman that is working in our lives is making this piece of art that is just that it will continue to live for generations to come until his second coming. So let it be. Let it be. Just kneel down, surrender your pride, and tell God, do whatever you want. That's the prayer that I pray every morning. Some days I don't want to, but I continue to do it and tell him honestly the way I feel. But at the end, it is well worth it. The joy that you receive every time that a prayer that you have been praying for so long is answer, and it's totally different to what you imagine. It makes you feel how small our vision is to how big his plan is for you. So stay faithful, stay humble, and let the craftsman finish the work that he just started.